Hello everyone, welcome back to Tali's Kitchen, and today we're going to be learning how to make some soft mini mandazis. These ones here today, I flavored them with cinnamon, but you can flavor them with absolutely anything that you want. You can use lemon rind, you can use cardamom powder, or even some vanilla essence. But for today, we are having cinnamon mandazis. They turned out really nice and soft, as you can see. Look at that. Absolutely incredible, full of flavor, not too much sugar, perfect for any tea time. So without any further ado, let's learn how to get these simple and easy soft mini mandazis done. So I'm going to be starting here with 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Next up, I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Up next, I'm doing here a 1/4 cup of melted margarine. Next up, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and then I'm just going to use my spatula here to mix everything to combine. Now for the sugar, if you want yours to be a little bit more sugary, because these ones were the sugar was quite little, feel free to add more sugar, but do not go past a 1/2 cup of sugar. So next up here, I'm going to be doing 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder, and I'm going to sift this into my flour. So once you're done, just go in again with your spatula to mix all your ingredients to combine. So this is good to go. So now we're just going to start getting our hands dirty. So I'm just going to mix everything to combine, and then up next we're going to start adding our wet ingredients. So I'm going to be starting off here with 1 1/4 cups of warm milk. So just go ahead and add this in big. Now I only had 1 cup of milk, so I did substitute with a 1/4 cup of water later on. So I believe for this particular recipe, water or milk will be perfectly fine. If you don't have any milk at home, feel free to mix this with water. You won't lose anything in terms of taste, consistency, or taste integrity. So once you've added all your liquid, just now take your time and knead this slowly until you get a nice soft dough. Feel free to move this to the counter and until you get a really nice soft dough. You don't want this to be sticky, just really nice and soft. And then after this, we're just going to let this rest for about 30 minutes, and so that it can soften a little bit more, and then we'll start cutting this down. So just add this to your bowl and cover it with some cloth. So it's been about 30 minutes now, and I'm going to start heating up my oil. So I have my pan here of a medium heat, and I'm going to be adding some clean cooking oil. And then as this is heating up, we're going to start working on our dough. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my counter so that we can start working on it. Really nice and soft. So you can just knead this a little bit more. You can see it's really looking absolutely good here. So one of the secrets to a really nice soft dough is to let it rest for a while before you start working on it. So first I'm just going to cut this into 2 pieces, and then we'll start working on the first one. So just set this one aside, set one piece aside and cover it so that it doesn't dry out, and then let's start working on the first one. So we're just going to dust the counter with a little bit of flour so that this does not stick on the counter. So go ahead and roll this out to a thickness of about 1 centimeter. So I'm just going to use my pizza cutter here to now cut this into smaller pieces. Feel free to make this as big or as small as you want. At this point, basically make it your own. So the oil here is nice and hot. You can see the toothpick was really fizzing out. So just gently place all your mandazis into your oil. Now the secret to making uniformly colored mandazis is to constantly toss them in the oil. That way they get to cook evenly on all sides. So you don't want to leave this unattended even for 1 second. So just use your spoon and gently move them around in the oil. Now your secret to properly cooked mandazis is in the heat. You want to ensure you're cooking this between medium to low heat so that it maintains a really nice beautiful color on the outside and it's fully cooked on the inside. Now if you cook this on high heat, what will happen is the outside is going to brown really fast and you're going to be tempted to remove this from the oil, yet the inside is not cooked. So ensure you maintain a medium to low heat throughout your cooking process, and once you achieve your nice beautiful color, then go ahead and remove this from the oil. In the past, I like my mandazis way lighter than this, but I decided to leave them on for a few more minutes. And if you want them a little bit more darker, then feel free to leave them on there for a bit more time. But this color is perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and drain this from the oil, and I'm going to put this on a paper towel just so that it can drain out any excess oil. So feel free to repeat the same process with the remaining piece of dough. Remember, we divided our dough into two, and then go ahead and fry them as well, and you're basically done. Your mandazis are ready to eat. Look at how beautiful this turned out. Perfect for tea, evening tea, morning tea, and they're also really fast to put together like you saw. So this is one of the easiest recipes you can honestly try so that you can make your soft mini mandazis. Feel free to flavor this with some cinnamon powder or some vanilla essence. You don't have to go with cinnamon. I just felt cinnamony today, so I went in with some cinnamon powder. But look at how incredible and fully cooked this looks on the inside. Absolutely fantastic and soft. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you'll try it out. Please let me know how it goes in the comment sections below. Consider subscribing, liking and sharing the video, and I will see you all next time with another fantastic recipe. For now, bye bye and take care of yourselves.